What's going on? What's happening? Oftentimes I get this comment in the comment section of the videos that I do about America. People will say, man, you just couldn't handle America. The reason why you left is because you couldn't afford to live in America. And you all that say that act as though that I care. Like, straight up. I did a video when I was living in America, and the video was called, I've been priced out of Charlotte. So I'm not ashamed or embarrassed to admit that, you know, wherever I'm living at, if I can't afford it and I have to move, then I will. See, I don't have a chip on my shoulder. See, I'm not ignorant as well as egotistical enough to the point where I know that, hey, you know what, it's not working for me right here, so I gotta go. There's nothing wrong with me, you know, admitting that I couldn't afford to live in America. Now, if you want to continue to run in that rat race, in that gerbil wheel, proving what? What are you proving? A lot of Americans, man, seriously, the reason why a lot of Americans haven't left America is because they truly believe, the ones that suffering, they truly believe that they've done something wrong. They truly believe that they failed. Not the other way around. Not the system has failed them, but they have failed the system. They failed their family members, their friends. Nah, I'm not taking a fall. I'm not taking a fall for the system. I'm not. And I know what some of you all are gonna say. You sound like a welfare recipient. You always putting the blame on the government and not the blame on yourself. Well, let me tell you something. All federal programs, all the money that the government has is our tax-paying money. And shouldn't that money that's ours should go to us in our time of need? Hell yeah, I'm gonna blame it on the government. Because the senators that make up, the senators in the House of Representatives that make up the Congress, they got one job to do. And that's budget and overall maintain America. And they fucking that up. Because of greed. Y'all talking about, man, you know, when midterms come around, we gonna make a change. Well, guess what? You better make it to your politicians before the lobbyists do. Then it won't make a difference. Because I'm telling you, your average politician is paid off. You goddamn right. I pat my goddamn bags with pride. I didn't feel defeated when I got on that bad plane. Y'all don't know who y'all fucking with. And it's like I always gotta show you who y'all fucking with. I didn't feel defeated when I got on that plane and I arrived here. I left 40-degree weather and I arrived here and it was like 85 outside. If I had to shed a tear, like as if I was defeated, well, guess what? The next day after I arrived from the plane, because like I got to my destination at night, the next day I woke up to a beach. I heard the ocean. I saw parrots flying over my head. So y'all can pop that shit as much as you want to. You know, like I got the last laugh. And no, I didn't beat the system. I didn't. But I also didn't play by the rules either. See, that's the problem. A lot of you all are hiding behind, excuse me, a lot of you all are projecting your insecurities on me. That's real shit. You just upset that you did things the right way and things ain't going so right for you. And I so-called cheated my way to the top, so to speak. It wasn't that. I didn't cheat. The veil, I put it to you like this, the veil had been lifted years ago. I saw the shit for what it was. And I told people such as yourself and others, yo man, don't go to no 4-year college. Don't go to school. That shit is all a scam. Why are you paying for education? Why do you have to be in debt in order to get an education? Why are you going to a university where in that university they don't teach you nothing about the universe? I've seen mad niggas, especially my peers, come out of college with a degree, 1 degree of knowledge, and never asking how many degrees of knowledge it really is. Well, based on the Masons, they'll say a 33rd. They'll say that they are 33rd degree Mason. And the Grandmaster Mason to say that they have 720 degrees of knowledge. Or the Master Masons, I don't know how you call it. I haven't studied that shit in so long. And you only got 1 degree, and you think you smart. You think you smarter than everyone else. You got a degree of knowledge in one fucking thing, but like say for example, poli-sci, you know what I'm saying, political science. You have a degree in that shit, but you want to argue with someone else, and you think that you're qualified enough to argue with someone else that's talking about archaeology or a historian that's talking about history, because you got a degree in political science. Get the fuck out of here, man. Don't get mad at me. Yeah, I stayed in your neighborhoods. Straight up. Yeah, I was a middle-class person. Yeah, I sold bootleg movies. I was a street vendor. I sold everything from the rooter to the tutor. Except for crack. While you went to school, busted your ass, and went to pursue your career, working 10-hour days. No days off and shit. I was chilling. I went out there, sold a couple of bootleg movies and CDs or whatever the fuck. Within 4 hours, and made your paycheck that you made. That it takes you 1 week to make. I made that shit in 1 day. Yes. Don't get mad at me. Straight up. Hell yeah, I left America because I couldn't afford it. But you telling me, you talking to me as if I'm missing out. You know, people pop that shit like, well, you living in a 3rd world country. First of all, I never told you that I was living in a 3rd world country. That's the first thing. The second thing, I'm not living in a 3rd world country, for your information. FYI. But let's go with the narrative. You live in a 3rd world country. You know what I'm saying? Well, how about healthcare that's there? And I know you probably about 2 hours away from the hospital and this and that and so forth. And you still keep on talking about healthcare. But you guess what? The United States, the average United States American can't even afford healthcare. Copay costs as much as the fucking surgery that you're getting done. That your health care provider is supposed to pay for. Shit, if the surgery is $10,000, the copay is $10,000. Get the fuck out of here, man. Y'all don't know who y'all fucking with. All of the things that you'll say about a 3rd world country is what America is right now. Fuck out of here. I'm glad that I couldn't afford to live in America anymore. I'm glad. Excuse me. I'm glad I can't afford it. Because being that I couldn't afford to live in America, right? You know, a place like Charlotte where they went up the rent $200-300 a month, a year. I had a front yard and a backyard, which was nothing. Little blocks of a front yard and a little block of the backyard. Go to the grocery store, the motherfucking price of the groceries goes up. Right about now, in Charlotte, the high is, what, 65? And that's pretty decent. But the low is going to be about 43. Right now, it's raining, it's about 78 here. I was paying $2,000 before I left. That's just for rent. And the house that I was living in Charlotte ain't got shit on the house that I live in now. And I'm paying way less than what I was paying in Charlotte here for this house. Fine, I couldn't afford to live in Charlotte. I couldn't afford to live in America. But my thing is this. Look what I can afford. You're tripping. I got a mango tree over there. There's nut trees right here. Hold on. We're gonna go over here. That's a soursop tree right here. Right there. I don't know if you can see it. Let me see if I can zoom in on it. That's jackfruit. That's a jackfruit tree right there. That's jackfruit growing right there. And this is a slew of nut trees. And this is normally where I record at, up there. Up there. But it's raining. And then I got a mango tree over here. And I know you probably can't see it. Let me see. Yes, trees is covering. Lime tree, banana tree, coconut trees, and then there's more fruit on the other side of the house. And then, oh, excuse me, this is more property on this side too. Hold on. See, on that side, on the other side, there's a grapefruit tree, or what they call a bitter orange tree. There's lime trees, there's coconut trees, and all of that. And then right here, see right here, this way right here, that's where you drive into, and it's gated. So nobody can see. When you pass by this property, you can't see this house because it's covered in trees. And the only persons that come through here are the people that live. So there's a house right here, and there's a house up there. So it's like 3 of us in this whole area. Oh yeah, and I got the backyard too, right there. So there's a covering right there too. You know what I'm saying? Where you could just do anything, whatever you want to do. We got the grills back here too. Miss me with the BS, man. Miss me with the BS. Y'all are bugging, yo. Crazy, yo. Y'all are crazy. Crazy, yo. So yeah. I couldn't afford to live in America. So I had to move here. And live in something that I can afford. Yeah. When I was living in Charlotte, I was 3.5 hours away from the beach, which was Myrtle Beach. Now that I'm living here, I'm about, let's say about 10 to 12 minutes max. 12 minutes max walking distance, you know what I'm saying, to get to the beach. If you're driving, it's probably about 4 minutes. I say about 2 to 4 minutes. There's no street lights. There are street lights. Excuse me. There's no stop lights. There are like street lights, you know what I'm saying? But I call it a dirt light because we don't have paved roads and shit. Like, there's no traffic. I don't have to deal with people beeping their horns and yelling at each other and all the rest of that shit. I don't have neighbors that I don't talk to, or rather, I don't have neighbors that's not neighborly. Man, get the fuck out of here, man. I don't have to deal with mass shootings. Back in the days when I was living in the States, my girl would always tell me, because oftentimes I would forget, yo, don't forget your firearm. I don't have to worry about my girl telling me to bring my firearm here. It's peaceful. No popo. I see the popo out of the 5 months I've been in this area going on 6. Half a year, I've seen the popo twice. Twice. You could miss me with that bullshit. In my mind, I won. I won. Like I said, I didn't beat the system, but I won. I got out. I got out before the shit hits the fan. Because I think, in my mind at least, that everything that America's going through, it's been planned out. It's an agenda behind all of this chaos. And don't get mad at me, especially in the comment section, if I made it out and you're not able to. Straight up. Don't project your fear on me. That's real talk. So that's real. That's real shit. If y'all want to say, like, yo, man, you know, you left America because you couldn't afford it or what, however you put it, yeah, you right. You right. Look at my forehead. Look. Yeah, I got a big ass forehead with no bumps on it. I don't even, you know, I'm so relaxed. I don't even feel like shaving. I shave my shit up. I'm clean. That coconut water doing something good to my body. Good to my face. Good to my skin. That soursop leaf tea plus with the mango leaf mixed in together doing something to my body. You should ask the old lady every night. I'm bang, 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 bang. I'm clapping cheeks every day. I'm sitting down with my family. We laughing, we joking. Man, get the fuck out of here, man. I'm living my life. And if I had to so-called fail, whew, I ain't got no collar to pop, so I'm gonna pop this V-neck t-shirt. If I had to fail, if I had to so-called fail in America in order to succeed here, success to me is living, breathing, loving and caring for those that are surrounding around me. Success to me is waking up and not having to push that alarm clock and put it on snooze and shit. Success to me is not having to worry about health insurance and fucking car insurance going up and the price of houses and all the rest of that shit. The price of food. I'm not saying things haven't gone up since I've been here, but they're nowhere near food, that is, the price that food is in America. And I'm slowly but surely getting my food for free off of the land. You know, I hear a lot of people in the comment section tell me, why don't you grow your own food? That's what we're doing, motherfucker. I'm not going to show you all of my business. I'm not. Some of my business, matter of fact, all of it ain't none of yours. Literally, like, really think about it. My business ain't your business. I'm not one of them fucking niggas that's on YouTube. I'm not that content creator. I'm not gonna show you every fucking thing of my life. It's not. So according to you all, I failed. So let's go with the narrative. I failed in America. But when I got here, I succeeded. So if I had to go through whatever I had to go through and leave America to get to here and literally live a successful life, then so be it. Because you all motherfuckers hide behind your goddamn titles at work. But I know some of you men can't uphold that title of being a father because your fucking children don't ever see you. Well, my children see me every fucking day. Some of you men can't hold the title of being a husband because your old lady don't see you. But I hold that title. I'm not married, but I hold that title every day. It's not your words, it's your actions. Actions speak louder than words. Other than that, my name is Langston 2092. Out.